Hey, Mama. Welcome back to the podcast. Your space to reclaim your creativity, one imperfect, so filling step at a time. So, today we're going to be calling out a lie that we have silently believed, and I'm not about to let it keep living rent free in your head. Hey, Mama. Welcome to the Creative Mama's Journey, the podcast for mamas who are ready to stop ignoring their creativity and start using it to fuel their joy, purpose, and even income if that's your choice. Now, I'm your host, Christine, your creative specialist, fellow mama, and your no fluff guide to rediscovering what lights you up. Now, we will be talking about real life, real struggles, and real strategies to help you silence the doubt, make space for yourself, and turn your creative ideas into reality without the mom guilt. So let's do this. Come on. So if you've ever said, I'm just not creative anymore, or I wouldn't even know where to start, or even I used to be creative, but now I'm just too tired, too busy, too out of it. Mama, this one's for you. This is your permission slip, your reminder, your friendly little kick in the you know where. Because here's the truth. And I need you to hear it like I'm right there beside you. You are creative. Even if it's been years since you made anything that felt remotely creative, even if your last project was a glitter disaster in your kid's preschool class, even if the only thing you've planned lately is your grocery list. Yeah, let's unpack this, okay? So, what is creativity? Here's a spoiler. It's bigger than you think. First things first, we need to stop acting like creativity only counts if it comes with art supplies or a side hustle. No, that's outdated and way too narrow. Creativity is making up a bedtime song your kids don't want to stop requesting. They keep on asking for you to sing. Finding new ways to hide veggies in dinner. That's a mastermind. What I used to do, especially with spaghetti, I'll make my sauce and I will blend in vegetables. Or it could be rearranging your space when the energy fell off. I mean, come on, as a kid, even now, not as much now, but I would rearrange my room all the time. How about picking out an outfit that makes you feel like your true, ripened, true self, even if you're just going to the store? Let me just tell you, creativity is an expression. It's problem solving. It's that little spark of, ooh, what if I try this? And here's the thing, you are already doing it. But if you're not feeling it, it might be because, well, you're stuck in survival mode. Or it could be you've just downplayed your magic, your spark. Or you've been taught that if it's not creative or perfect, it doesn't count. But let me just tell you, it counts. It does count because you count. So let's talk about bringing creativity back, especially if it's been missing for a long time. Your creativity might feel buried under life, but here's how we're going to dig her out. Okay, we're going to do it gently, but we're going to dig it out. Dig her out. One, we're going to start with curiosity. I don't want you to ask, what should I make? I want you to ask instead, what sounds fun? Make a messy list. It could be painting, baking, writing, crocheting, dancing, designing, whatever catches your eye. Try it. And then number 2, track your joy. So I want you for a week. Let's take it just a week. Notice what lifts your energy. What makes you laugh? What felt easy or exciting? What made time disappear? Now, these are clues, and I want you to follow them because it's going to take the pressure off. Now, this isn't about becoming an expert. You're allowed to make stuff just because it feels good. And you don't even need to set a time. A lot of time. 5 minutes counts. Scribbling counts. You doing something without purpose beyond joy, that counts. So when was the last time you created something just because it felt good? That's a little flicker. That's your spark. So how do we find time? And I know mamas, it's going to be hard. We tell ourselves we don't have time. We think we don't have any, but let's be real. Yes, time is tight, but creativity doesn't need hours. It just needs space, even if it's just a little bit of space. So I want you to try this. Create micro moments. So, for example, if you're driving, well, not driving and using your phone, but when you're stopped, leave yourself a voice note with ideas, ramble, dream out loud. You can even open up your notes app and just dictate to the app. Come on, there's some that do that. They just convert your voice to text. When you're stopped, when you're parked, quickly do it. When you're about to get out of the car, quickly do it. Get back in, quickly do it. Number 2, I want you to ritualize it. So make it part of your everyday. So for example, after bedtime, well, not your bedtime, but your kids' bedtime, do one small creative thing. It could be using your journal. It could be doodling. It could be creating a collage vision board in your notes app. Or it could be lighting a candle. If you're feeling fancy and you just want to relax and just be in the zone, start something small. Start a rhythm. Okay, the next one is calendar it. We book appointments for everything. Why not just block off, even if it's 15 minutes for yourself? You can name it creative reset, time with myself, time to expand my creativity. I don't want you to flake on yourself because you're important. And this is the best one. Involve your kids, especially if it's something that you think they may be interested in. Let them see you be creative, be that example, not because it's perfect, but because it's part of who you are. And they're going to remember that. They're going to be like, oh, that's my mama. That's my mom. She created this. Oh, we created this together. You're a mom and a creative. And both of those can exist in the same body, on the same day, same breath. Okay? So here's a pep talk for you. And just so you know, you don't need to earn this. This is no test to pass. There's no test to pass before you're allowed to create, okay? So just think about this. There is no test to pass before you're allowed to create. You don't need to be productive. You don't need to be good. You don't even need to explain it to anybody. You are creative, period. That's it. I want you to embrace that you are creative. Your creative part, she's still in there. You've just been busy holding down the whole world, and it's time to press play again. Not for everyone else, not even for social media, but for you, just because it makes you feel alive. So I want you to take a deep breath and ask yourself, what lit you up before life got chaotic? What activity made you feel like you? If you could create anything without judgment, what would it be? Now I want you to say it out loud. Write it down. Even better, tell a trusted friend or tell your notes app. But I want you to name it because it matters. Okay? Now, if this episode has touched something in you, is awakening something in you, I want you to share it with somebody else that you believe would need it. And if you're ready to delve deeper into kind of opening up that part of yourself that is nudging to be let in, to be awakened, I actually wrote a book called Bill's Creative Habits. And this is just going to help you start getting into the rhythm of enjoying that creative part of you that has been in hibernation. Okay? Now, there's no pressure. If this sounds like something that you would need, go ahead and get it. And if it's something that you believe somebody else would need it, go ahead and do it. But most importantly, Mama, I want you to start being creative. Start opening up that part of yourself that you might feel and no longer exist, or you might feel as not worthy of time, or you might feel is second best or second class, or you might feel doesn't exist. I want you to start slowly, but start. Because once you start, a whole new world is going to open up for you. And you're going to feel alive. You're going to feel it impact so many areas of your life. And it's going to be visible to your partner. It's going to be visible to your kids, your family, your friends. And most importantly, it's going to be visible to you because of all the changes that are going to come up because of just being immersed in that creative part of you. Okay, so that's it for today. I want you to just remember, you are creative. You have always been creative, and you don't need to wait. You just need to begin. Your voice, your magic, your imagination. The world needs you. So go ahead, make something, play, explore. Let it be messy. Let it be fun. Let it be yours. I'm proud of you because of you trying to tap into this part of you. And I'm cheering you on like a crazy woman over here. So until next time, keep creating and keep being that creative mama. I'll see you next time. Mama, thanks for joining me on another episode of the Creative Mama's Journey. Now, I pray today's episode reminded you that your creativity is not a luxury. It's part of your calling. Now, if this blessed you, pass it on to another mama who needs a reminder that she is more than her to-do list. Make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and connect with me at Chrissy Cris Creations. And mama, remember, you were made in the image of a creator. So don't just survive motherhood, create through it. See you next time. Bye for now.